Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Mini City. Today, I want to build the hospital that's located just over here. I think we also probably want to switch around these. So that goes there, and that goes there. And then we can have a straight road that goes up into a car park, which is orange wool. Is it orange wool? It is. I'm starting to know the blocks. So that goes there, and that's the car park, right? There's also a car park that goes along the front. Now, I'm going to do the hospital 2 blocks wide. And when we jump into Photoshop, I'm going to show you what the hospital looks like in our main city and how we're going to change it to work in our mini city. But what we got, ores is what I've been using up recently. No, I've done all the ores. What else have we got spare? We're starting to run out of blocks. I don't want to use wool. Clay works. Netherrack works as well. Netherrack. Oh, no, netherwork. No. Yeah, because there's not nether other stuff, is there? So we'll use netherrack. Yeah, it's not stairs and fences for netherrack. And we'll use clay. Orange clay. Orange hardened clay. So they're the 2 blocks that we're going to use. One goes there and one goes there. And then when we retexture those, that will look like a hospital. We also want a helipad on the top. Carpet. A helipad on the top and a normal top. So we'll have that one. I think the helipad goes on this one and the normal one on that one. Okay, so let's jump into Photoshop where I'll show you a picture of our main hospital, of our actual full-size one, and think up some ideas on how we can get it to fit into 2 blocks. Okay, I'll be back. All right, so we're in Photoshop. This is what netherrack looks like at the moment, and this is our hospital. So as you can see, it's a very complicated build of a bunch of different rectangles, which we can't do in 2 blocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the left-hand side block to do this section from here to here, and then the hardened clay to do from here to here. And I'm going to ignore this part. We're going to make imagine that this part doesn't exist. On this one, we're going to do the red cross on the left-hand side, which will also be on all of the other sides as well. And on this one, we'll do a more of the sort of L-shaped modern window style look. I can't do this front thing all that easily, but we're going to give it a go because obviously this part sticks out. We can't have like little sticky out parts in vanilla Minecraft, but the helipad is on top all ready to go. So I'm going to stick this over here. And this is the nether one. So this is the left hand side, the one that has the red cross to go on it. Let's do the entrance first, the doorway, which we have to do black, and then we'll do the entrance in the middle of the block. So we're going to do it right. I'm going to do it 4 by 5, I think, like that. Then we're going to get some white. I'm going to do it as white can be because we want this to look very clean and very modern. And we're going to do a pillar every 3 pixels, like this. And the same on this side. Look at that, line up beautifully. And then along the top is going to be probably 2 or 3 pixels tall because we're going to have a little bit of shading on it in a little while. I'm also going to change up this side to be a little bit taller, so we're going to have more of a more of the modern window thing going on here. So we might as well thicken this up to be 2 pixels wide. This middle T section will be removed. We're going to use blue, I think, for the windows. There we go. And that's a little bit close to being unseeable, isn't it? Mind you, maybe when I get the shading around on the white, that won't quite be as much of a problem. We'll put some little shine in the windows here, like that. Yeah, once we get some light grey going on. In fact, let's do it now and just double check. If we go down here and over the top there. See, that makes that just pop out a little bit. And I think I want to go all the way along with that one. I think so. Behind here, we're going to do this a slightly darker grey because it is actually white on our building. So if we do this as a grey, it'll look like it's in the shade. So we'll put these in here. And along the top. And on this one. And then we want to do the windows that go above here. So we're going to get this blue back again. I think that it's a little bit too light though, isn't it? I think if we made it a little bit, just a smidge darker, I think that looks a little bit better. It's a little bit more visible. The shine of the window stands out a little bit more as well, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that's a lot better. So for the windows, we're going to do 2 by 3 windows, sorry, I think. And we want to have a gap of 3 in between so I can get... I need to go over another block. This one. So I can get a white border on either side of the windows. I'll do it like that. I'll do it like that. That one. That one. That'll be gone. This one. And this one. And then we're going to do the same thing up above. I'm going to take that one away. Up above. So we're going to do the same thing up here. I'm leaving as much room as I can in between. Because we want to try and fill up as much space as we possibly can. There's no windows above this section. And then we go back to a white. For the top, we're going to make this 3 or 4 blocks thick. 4 blocks thick, I think. And then we're going to get the light grey to go along that part. We're going to get a darker section. I think a darker red to go down here to make it look like it's a little bit embossed. Is that going to be enough for the plus? If we done the plus 2 by 2, I think we're going to have to go down here. Now what would it be? 2 by 2 by... Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we'll get the red. Not bright red to go in here. There we go. So that already we're starting to look more like a hospital. The nether texture isn't that far off our brick colour either, but I'll do that later on. Let's give a little bit of shading to this red so it looks a little bit more 3D. Like that. And I think maybe a little bit of lighter red. Oh, no, because the brick is very pinky, so I'm not going to do any lighter colour on there. I think that's good. Maybe one more pixel. That one. No, I think I like it like that. I think I like it like that. We shall grab the white again to go on either side of these windows. And fill in that middle part that you guys, I'm sure, were confused about. Like that. Is that... They're all blending in. All the colours are blending in a little bit to my eyes. We shall grab this grey. And I think I'm going to do another thickness of that. And then I'm going to grab this grey to go here. Makes it look a little bit more embossed. Makes it look a little bit more interesting to look at. Maybe even the dark one along the top here. Take away. Maybe even make that darker grey to go up there. Yeah, that's better. That's more like it. I want to move these windows up and over by a block. So I'm going to grab them all and I'm going to move them up and over to there, I think. And then all of this blank colour will all be brick. And I think that's about it as far as this part of the hospital is concerned, right? Apart from doing the brick texture. I think that's about right. Is there anything that I can do with this to make it stand out a little bit more? I don't think so. I think we're nearly there. We're going to get some green to do some bushes out the front here. I'm just going to do a collection of some different coloured greens. So we'll do that. We'll get a darker green to go down here. And then one more green, a lighter green. Just as some like little lighter ones. Like that. And some windows to go in between here. This is going to be a little bit tight to fit in, isn't it? Maybe we do the windows like that. There. And there. I'll grab a little bit of white to do some shine on the windows. There's so little room in here. It's quite tricky. I think that's good. Maybe we should make these ones, these pillars darker. Maybe not all the way. Maybe just down by 2 blocks. Yeah, I think that's probably the best balance point for us. And then I just got to do the brick texture, which I'm going to do off camera because I've done it many, many times. So I should be back. Alright, so I just made a couple of changes. I made the middles of these windows not white, so we could do the little shine on the windows. And I'm just trying to sort of tone this in a little bit we'll have a little bit of a lighter grey, all lighter than that, to go up the top here. I think that just makes it look a little bit better. Just a little bit better. I really like the grass part out the front. We need to do that on more buildings, I think. But yeah, so now we've got the left-hand side of our hospital. I'm going to save that, but I'm also going to copy it, so I've got sort of half of the colours already there. We're then going to close that, and I'm going to open up, what was the other block? Hardened clay, wasn't it? Hardened clay. Was it stained? Was it stained? It is orange hardened clay. Okay, beautiful. That's that one then. Orange hardened clay. So we're going to zoom in. We're going to paste it. So now we've got two blocks that technically look identical. But we're going to change this one now to look slightly different. If I drag my picture back across. I'm sure I've already got it on screen for you guys anyway. We want to do this one. So it's basically just a giant L shape with the same style windows that we've got here on this side. So we shall move those across first. They're going to be across to here. I'm then going to grab a section of wool, copy and paste that to tidy that part up. Just makes things a little bit easier for me. Where's my picture? Did I close it? I might have closed the picture. How am I going to get that picture back? Hold on. I closed the picture. I can't. I sort of remember what it looks like, but I would rather reference something. Which one's the hospital? I can't see it. I got it. There we go. I can see it again now. All right. So we want to have mostly brick now. That one goes there. And then I'm going to cover all of these parts up with the bricks for the minute. Like that. And like that. Why is there one block missing there? Did I do that? I must have done that myself by accident. There, and there. This roof part can be flat. That one. There. And those two blocks. I'm going to grab another window. For some reason, it didn't. I lost a window. I don't know when I done that. I must have been looking somewhere else when that happened. And then we'll grab the white again to do this middle L shape. So the L shape is going to be 2 blocks off the ground, 2 blocks away from the side, 2 blocks are below those windows. And it's going to go 2 blocks up the side of this window, all the way up to the top. And it's going to be a little bit of a gap. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I fit that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that should work well, actually. That should be okay. So we'll colour all of this in white for the minute. Gives us a bit of a block colour. I think these two blocks are going to work really well next to each other. I wanted the hospital to be bigger than one block. Because it deserves to be a little bit bigger than one block, I think. So that should work for that. We'll then grab, I've already got the grey that we want here to go along the bottom and up the side and up this side. I'll then have a darker one to go down the other side so it stands out that little bit along here and along the top. I can't do anything. I can't make that like shorter or taller than what it is because obviously we need to use up the entire block. So that's pretty much as good as we can do for that part. And then we put the windows in. So then the windows are going to be larger windows. 4x4 I think fits probably the best. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Yeah. 4. Is that got an even block? That's got 4 blocks. That's got 3 blocks. I could make that 1 block shorter. Right? If I made that 1 block shorter, I then grab a little thin section. Oops. No. What did I do? Grab a little thin section. Copy and paste to hide up that one. Then move this window over by 1. I'll give over. You know what I want to do. Why are you arguing with me? That goes there. Okay, now the windows have an even gap between them. 3 blocks would be here. 3 blocks would be here, or pixels. I'm calling them blocks, but they're pixels. And then 3 blocks would be here. That lines up pretty nicely. I can't really complain too much about that, can I? Oop, that's not white. There. Just trying to make each one look a little bit different to another. Like that. And then we'll grab some grey to go above and below each window. Can I do? Yeah, I can do that on all of them. Above and below, above and below, above and below. Now you guys should be used to this now, but things in Photoshop never look as good as what they do in Minecraft. So if you're not happy with how this is looking so far, just hold on. Just hold on, because I'm sure you'll be a little bit happier at least once we actually load it up in Minecraft, where it's meant to be. Things always look a little bit weird. I think it's because of how big it is. In Minecraft, it's obviously then a lot smaller. The pixels sort of blend in together a little bit more, and it just helps out that little bit. I think that's pretty good. I don't think I can really do much more on here without ruining it. So I'm going to save that, and I shall see you back in Minecraft. Alright, I just hit done. I haven't seen it yet. I like to do this together. Oh, we're so close I can't even see it either. Yeah, there we go. So we've got our 2-block hospital together. The bricks blend in, or the 2 blocks, you know, the brick texture blends in really well to each other. I really, really like that. We've got the red cross being able to be seen on 2 sides, which is quite nice, with 2 doors. Hey chicken, I actually like how that looks. I'm not a huge fan of the back, so what we can do with that is we can use our brick painting to cover the back up. I don't want a door on the back as well, do we? So we'll just find the brick one to go in here. Somewhere. I get ever so unlucky with paintings. I've seen that tree one like 7 times. Ow! There. No, I got it. There we go. So the brick one just covers up. It's a slightly different coloured brick, but they all sort of blend in quite nice together. This is more of a pink brick, and this is more of an orangey brick, but it still works. I think it looks pretty decent. I can try string and carpet. Grey carpet or white carpet? White carpet. Let's try white carpet. There and there. I was thinking for where the ambulances are parked, but it's too high off the ground. If we could have like a medium point between there, that would work. But I just can't do that. Get out of the way, chicken. So yeah, no, I think that works pretty nicely. We can get some saplings. Oak and birch. I don't want to have the spruce ones. And we can put these around the side here. Put some string on top. Yes, I will make the string invisible in the texture pack eventually. I haven't done it yet because I don't want it to be invisible, because if I accidentally place it down, I'm not going to be able to see where I placed it wrong, and I'm going to get lost, and then I'm going to be able to place a block there because there's a piece of string there, and it causes so many problems. So I'm going to leave it so I can see it for the moment, and then once we're done, I can then delete the texture of string, and it'll be invisible. But for the moment, we're just going to have to put up with seeing like a little faint line going across there. I think that looks pretty cool, don't you? If you guys enjoyed it, then hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. Next episode, I'm going to record the next episode now probably, but it's going to be a little bit shorter because I'm a little bit pressed for time today. So yeah, next episode will be a little bit shorter.